the game number 2 here, and see a little E100 on E100 action. Did Rel 3 bring a lot more E100s? I noticed they also brought an RD party, so we're hoping to check that out too, as well as a Leo. Man, it's been a while since I've seen a Leo. So let's see what he can do with that.
You're right. Like
Leo.
I need to have. I saw a Leo. I mean, Alright, so Conqueror GC on attack. I'm skeptical. We've got Relic 3 doing a big split. They've got a big bulk of their tanks going towards the hill. They've spread out like a little spattering of the tanks in the south. They only have, what is that, 2 tanks going to take that really important G7 position that I was talking about earlier. I fear for Relic 3 here. They're going to get absolutely bottlenecked coming down off the hill with that many tanks, especially E100s and whatnot. 404 is not committing to going down the 2 and 3 line. They're setting up to receive a 2-line push. Push towards the second base. They've got that bat chat there in A0. They're gonna see the tanks on the hill. They're gonna feel the tanks on the hill presence. If they have a tank going to D3 and get absolutely murdered by them. But at the moment, the 404 tanks are just not open to anything coming from the hill.
Now it looks like what happened there was the G3 IS-7. It looks like from this position, he lit the guys in the windows, and the RD and G0 did land a nice shell in there, shredding some HP from 2 of the E5s. And we actually see Marine up on the hill getting some nice shots into the side turret of the E100 of Prometeo. That's actually a really nice position.
On the fucking 0 line.
He's as we merely caught the bat chat getting annihilated, someone's gonna have to call PETA because that was extremely wrong to kill a bat with that. Like,
that was serious animal
abuse.
That
was, as they say in the hood, my hood, that was dirty.
I bet that's legal in the state of Washington.
Probably not.
So we've got Relic 3, they're coming down to do the big push towards that second base, but 404 is set up to receive it. The difference that's going to happen here compared to when Reddit and Order were fighting is that 404 hasn't contested Rel 3's tanks that are coming in from the south, and because of that, they're going to get surrounded. And if 404 doesn't make an effort to break out in a direction, that could really cost them.
Now we see something interesting. Relic 3's putting on double cap pressure? Is that what I'm seeing? The 2 IS-7s, actually they haven't got on yet.
But they could.
But we do have, actually they're putting double cap pressure on the number 2 cap. That's awesome. Like Captain number 2 is being the sacrificial lamb, setting up, protecting Staz and Hell's Fog. And then we have Barbaric over here on the cap as well. This is going to be very difficult for 404 to break, because they're currently funneling into one area, as well as Relic 3 have defenders, aka screeners, on the 5 line, as they're pushing in to help stop resets.
2 seconds, 1 second.
1 second,
96,
0.
99.
Very nice. That was an extremely nice cap
like
fast by Relic 3.
404 just committed a big force down to that 2-line cap pressure. Like, it was because they didn't worry about having tanks further south and dealing with that earlier. When it came to the sort of like crux of the main engagement, they had to go and split off a whole bunch of their tanks to go and deal with that. Because of that, they just didn't have enough tanks to do anything about what Relic 3 was doing at the 2 base. Good, well planned attack. 404 didn't respond to that.
And it looked like Relic 3 spread their HP out evenly. They actually didn't lose anyone, so there's no one for us to pick on, unfortunately. That's, you know, the Conqueror actually did a lot of work shooting into that window. That's very nicely played by Tickle, to know that position to get window shots on the E5s, because he did peel off about 900 off the start there, so that did help them